Hello friends, let's read a story and its name is The Miserly Merchant. Once there was a rich merchant. He was so miserly that no one liked him. He never paid his taxes and he saved every paisa he had. One day he had to take his goods to another town to sell. But to reach the town, he had to undertake a risky journey through a forest. The forest was known for robbers and animals. I think I will need to hire a helper, he thought. He decided he would pay only 10 rupees to the helper and he went to the market looking for one. The first man he asked refused. I can take such a big risk for just 10 rupees, he said. The next person he asked demanded 100 rupees. It's not an easy job. You should pay accordingly, said he. The merchant went from one man to the next, but no one was willing to come for 10 rupees. The merchant was disgusted. The town is full of money-minded people. No one wants to do an honest day's work. While the merchant pondered what to do, a man came to him. I can take you, he offered. It was Kalu, the town simpleton. I don't mind working for 10 rupees, he said. The merchant thought, this man is a fool. How can I hire him? But he had no choice. It was either the simpleton or 100 rupee expense. All right, he reluctantly agreed. Kalu demanded his 10 rupees in advance, and the miser gave it to him. The two set off through the forest in a cart with the goods. They hadn't gone very far when they heard footsteps. It must be robbers, said Kalu. They both hurriedly got off and pulled the cart behind some trees. Kalu hid behind one bush and the merchant behind another. They waited silently as the robbers came closer. Suddenly, one of the robbers tripped over Kalu's leg. Dusting himself off, he said, must have been a tree root. The fool that he was, Kalu got angry and said, does my leg look like a root to you? The robbers immediately dragged him out of the bush. Hand over all of your money, they said. Kalu handed over his 10 rupees. It's all I have, he said. You can take it if you like. The merchant trembled in his hiding place. The robbers looked at the note. This looks like a fake note to me, said one of the robbers. Kalu said, of course not. It's genuine. How do we believe you? Asked the robbers. Ask my master, said foolish Kalu. The merchant silently cursed the simpleton. The robbers hunted around for the merchant. They soon found him behind the bush and dragged him out. They took all his money and his cart. This is all because I hired a fool, he cried. The merchant returned home sadly. I should have hired a better man instead of being miserly. Now instead of losing just 100 rupees, I have lost all my goods. The miserly merchant had learned his lesson. Moral of the story is, always be fair with everyone. Thank you, friends.